We are back at it. This is gonna be a quick stream today till 10:30. Yeah, yeah, legging out to prevent people from going fire sale. Everybody out of the pool. I'm gonna go get more of this sweet, sweet coffee, ladies and gentlemen. Shout out to Agora Pulse for the sweet swag. Digging my Agora Pulse mug. I will be right back, ladies and gents. Yeah, it's gonna be a space week. Just throw the disclaimer in here before we get going here, guys, so everybody knows. I mean, Boeing's got the Saudi dollars behind it, man. It's got the U.S. government and Saudi dollars backing it. I think it's gonna be fine. As much as I hate the company, I got to get the bias out of the way. It's like it's got enough money to. I mean, look at Uber. Uber should not exist. It has never, in its entire existence, been a profitable company, but it is consistently backed by Saudi dollars, which is just going to keep it afloat. You can't fight it. It's crazy. Anybody going to ride AMC into bankruptcy with some puts? That was yeah, but that's after they went through bankruptcy. Yeah, but look at look at where it was. It fell all the way to 96 cents. Those are some pretty sweet puts from 6 to 90 cents. I mean, Malincrot's completely fucked. They took them to the OTCs. They're off the market. Yeah. To check that today. Holy shit, this thing was $7 in September. I mean, March $2 are 70 cents. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If it goes into bankruptcy, absolutely. Hertz from $8 to 40 cents on its bankruptcy. March just looks like a crapload of time. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I guess we should run a marbles here so you guys can pick what we watch going into the market. Guys, if you're looking to help out the stream, you're enjoying what we do here every day, day in, day out. If you could take the time right now, I don't care if it's Twitter, Facebook, wherever you guys like to hang in the social media world. If you guys can do me a favor, tweet this out right now. Tell your friends, family, loved ones, grandma, whoever has got a portfolio to come on over, hang out with us for a bit. I greatly appreciate that. Channel has been growing by leaps and bounds lately, and I want to keep that truck rolling. So if you don't mind sending out the retweet, I much appreciate it, guys. All right, let's race for it. What do we got? The laboratory, Dave's Death Alley. Let's do Dave's Death Alley. All right, you know the gig here, guys. Hashtag play. I'm gonna play against you today. Get in, get in, get in, get in, get in. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, if you should win, you will get to pick the stock that we watch as the market opens today. Some people have their favorites, some people have their good luck charm. For me, I always have the same pick of late. But all right, here we go. If you're not in now, you're not in. Let's do this. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. There goes Saki. There goes, there goes, there goes. Oh, this is. I think we've played this one before, where people get popped off and die. That's it. I'm in the lead, starting off the week strong. Sorry, Eric, you just missed it. Come on, don't take me out. Don't take me out. Here we go. Here we go. Whoa! You wicket down. Wicket, wicket. Oh, Can Park took the lead. Can Park again. Still solid through the gates. I got cucked apparently. Whoa, Can Park. Can Park is way in the lead now. Oh, I got cucked. I'm dead. It's Can Park or Can Park. You guys are way back there. Look at this. Look at this lead. Yikes. Ooh, Saki with a subscription. Thank you so much. 2 months in a row. All right. Starting to get some streaks. That's amazing. Ooh, another 2 month subscription in a row. Thanks, guys. I appreciate that. And Can Park takes the win. It's your choice, sir. You throw the ticker in, and we will watch that today. Go to the big sheet here. No, there's nothing lame. I am more than happy to watch Fastly. More than happy to watch Fastly. Because this had a nice little fall last week. Fall from grace, and it'll be interesting to see what it does going back up. All right, ladies and gents, you're going hot mic'd here. Do you think if Biden wins the election, Fastly is now a big play?
I don't think he's going to win the election, so no.
Hypothetically, yes.
Yeah, obviously, completely hypothetical. I mean, there could even be a buy the rumor on that heading into election night, right, where people take early positions in those.
When's their earnings?
Earnings just happened.
Yeah, because they cut their guidance. Remember?
Oh God, yeah, they did.
They dropped 30% on cutting their guidance because they weren't sure about TikTok. But I'm pretty sure with Biden's "We're not putting America first" policy that.
Yeah, I'd play it. I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Now, wasn't the news on TikTok had nothing to do with TikTok being allowed or not? It was just that TikTok chose not to use as much of their technology as possible.
My thought is that the only reason TikTok's under fire is because of Trump, and that they will drop the issue altogether should Biden get in. Biden could care less.
Yeah, I'd go along with that theory. Plus, I think they've got one more good quarter in front of them because their next quarterly is going to be right around the time of inauguration, right? So,
nobody knows about ACRX earnings until they.
In hypothetical land where Biden wins, I could see that being the play for sure.
This pen
I do
has
know
died,
that.
and I saw.
I think ARC jumped in on them.
One of those houses that
buy the dip.
You know, the kids come and say, "Can I borrow a pen, Dad?" And you say, "Sure," and then they never come back, and you're left
proof to back it up.
You know,
but
it's all right. We all trust you.
I don't know if I trust what I read. Is the honest truth.
Too late. Made the trade.
Well. I don't have any guilt if people follow me and do what I do.
I'm gonna need a pen or a pencil here or something. Write down the tickets.
You're an idiot if you do.
Guys. But yeah, if you have a ticket you want me to take a look at, throw it in chat. It goes in the list.
I have no sympathy
Maybe you use
for
your
that.
channel points. I will definitely take a look at ArcF.
Wait, but aren't you like profitable?
I think of the group, I'm the least profitable.
But you're profitable.
Yes, I am.
And if you're profitable, then following you is actually an objectively good idea.
I will still argue that to this day.
I actually don't know if I money.
The problem is the way I make money. It's
wasting away in Martinsville.
I came to this realization is I like the penny stock, like scalping. It's just fun. I just didn't like the penny stock market. I don't like the liquidity. I don't like any of that. So I found playing options on big caps is the same thing.
Yep.
Big old disclaimer here, guys. Anything that these guys say in chat either is also not financial advice. They are utter degenerates and in no way should be taken as professional financial advice in any way. Comparing the options market to the OTCs is an interesting one that I've not heard before. I think it's just saying it hits the same fix for them, if you know what I mean. Like, oh, give me the YOLO. Give me the YOLO.
It's not the OTCs. It's the pump and dumps.
Except okay. You're talking not OTC, but bottom of the barrel, low float.
Absolutely.
Okay.
It has the same movements. How can you can go into an option that's $1, and next thing you know, it's $7. Or in my case, what was that Tesla play I bailed out early on? 33 times that I missed out on.
Yeah, I mean that's a lot for sure. I'll give that to you.
That would have been 1 hour. 1 hour, I would have taken $100 to $3,500.
Yeah, I think I like my trading strategy better for me.
I've told you guys this before, and this is the only thing that Rita can't argue anymore, is that I'm not expecting income. I'm not expecting any of this. This is now a hobby. It is a hobby. I don't have to do it this way. I choose to do it this way.
Addiction, potato.
But you can't blame the realistic view of what it is. I know this method does not make more money. I know that for a fact. But I'll get bored if I don't do it.
It's fun.
Mm-hmm. My point. Tell me a hobby that you have that will possibly give you any potential upside.
You guys will never hear me giving you a YOLO. I play long equity. There are no YOLOs in long. Well, I mean, YOLO long equity. This one's only 3 months out.
We have very differing opinions of what is long equity.
Yeah.
Because I have 5 years.
What equity is? My portfolio is 91% options.
I don't know what. So, guys, this is why I honestly love this Discord. Is because we have such a diversity of traders that even if I say something like long equity, most of the degens, you guys on Twitch, I'm not putting you down, but you know who you are. Your guys' term of long equity is like 3 to 6 days. So when I say 6 to 18 months, y'all look at me like I'm crazy. But then I say long equity to somebody like Martini or Exiled, and they're like, yeah, 6 to 18 months is not long equity, just to be clear.
I'm just confused. You said days and not hours.
and then there's that crew. And then there's that crew.
Yeah, I sweat over an hour-long trade. Jeez.
I mean, and that's the beauty of it, guys. Most of the people that are involved in this chat are profitable, but they all trade differently. They all trade very differently.
Very differently, yep.
Republican senator calls for Facebook to be split up into multiple companies.
Oh no, is it getting another Googled?
Good luck with that.
Oh, you're calling for it?
Fall through on antitrust.
I need Twitter to just disappear from existence today.
You know, I'll be honest. If it wasn't for my neighborhood's Facebook group where we have events and stuff, I would delete Facebook. I have no need to be on it.
I don't have any social media.
Stovey, I made a big official move. Exiled, I made a big official move. I completely deleted my website. It's gone.
Awesome.
Off the face of the earth.
I did the same over the summer. It's very liberating.
Yep.
The minute I can delete my Facebook so I can get rid of my ad accounts, I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah, it was a very freeing weekend of you like, you know what? Screw this. I'm tired of updating this. People know who I am. They know what I do. This site has not brought in qualified leads at all, and I'm not willing to put in the time to make it do that. So, peace. I'm out.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm actually happy for you.
I can't. It was so funny talking to the lady at HostGator though, because she's like, so you don't want to back them up or like pause them or save them? You know, COVID might turn around. You might want to do this again. And I'm like, no, yeah. I've crossed that bridge, and I'd like to set it on fire and use the nuclear option so that there is no return. No backups, no copies. I am officially moving to full degen swing trader, and that's the way she's gonna be. I think. Like,
nuke from orbit. It's the only way to be sure.
Yeah. Well, that's it. Like, if I leave anything of that bridge behind.
Wait, I mean, how many stories have you read? How many inspirational, like motivational speeches have talked about only when your back's against the wall and there is no fall protection do you succeed?
Yeah.
I mean, if you can't go back, there is only one way to go and is forward. So
I mean,
agree with you.
It's not like I'm closing down the business.
I mean,
'Cause,
it's
I
not
mean,
like you can create another
most of my
website.
contracts come from word of mouth right now, anyways, which is why, like, why am I paying, 150, $200 a month to maintain a website that I don't want to maintain, I don't want to update, I don't want to do anything with, and it's not producing qualified leads? Like, screw
Yep.
this, I'm out. And I understand, like, there's a lot of people in the marketing world that are like, well, you got to own your own property. You're using borrowed land. You can't use social media networks. And I'm like, well, okay. Which social media networks have disappeared over the last few years that are professional networks?
Yeah, check out my article on Dig.
Right. Like, I still have articles on Dig and on, what was the other one? There's another one that's like a big...
Stumble upon.
No, I've used that too. Tumblr. Mention. That's the one. Mention. Medium.
Oh, yeah,
Medium.
yeah. Medium is the one de jour, but I don't do any of that stuff anymore.
No.
November 3rd, I am out. I'm
Oh man,
free.
I can't wait. New Year's gonna be so exciting.
Yep. Get paid for Christmas and
Yep. Don't
all
cuck me.
in,
Don't cuck me 2021. No more cucking. We've had
I
enough.
can't wait for no sequels.
Seriously. If we get Judgment Day, if we get Terminator 2 out of this, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah. That's it. I just do a backdoor IRA and retire. That's all that happens.
Elon Musk launches Starlink, reveals he is actually alien, controls global markets.
Yeah.
That's disclaimer. That's not actual news. That's not a headline for those of you that either A, believe in aliens, or B, believe that Musk is one.
Well, Nokia just got the Moonbase contract. So...
I laughed my ass off. Hey guys, Verizon's over there talking about 5G and getting a massive sale bump. Do we have any news coming down the pipeline? We've got Moon Cellular. Do you think that'll sell? Well, it's all we got, so let's run with it. Like,
yeah, what's the TAM on that? Right now 0, but we remain hopeful.
all I want to do is see the shade thrown. Have Elon land on the moon, take out his phone, and go, huh? No reception. Like,
oh no, but there's gonna be a reception. Did you not see that NASA gave Nokia the contract?
No, that's what I'm saying. He's going to throw shade because when you get to the moon and he's on the dark side of the moon, there's not going to be any reception.
It's going to say 5G powered by Starlink.
I was gonna say Elon's an alien anyway. He's gonna Neuralink to his home planet.
WGD, you didn't miss it. I'm a Monday morning brain fart on that one. I didn't actually talk about Waiter, which is to your credit, because the only place you're going to hear about me talking about Waiter today is here. But Waiter is a big play in my books, and we are coming to the sweet time. My only concern with Waiter is I may not have time to make the play that I would like. Ideally, the way that this is going to work out in my mind is Space is going to happen this week. I will exit, and then SPAC has their vote. So the Fisker SPAC vote is happening next week. Let's check the calendar here.
Is Space gonna start popping this morning?
Yeah, the SPAC vote is on the 28th. Yeah. So my hope is that I can go Space to SPAC to Waiter. Unfortunately, Waiter has this really bad habit when it's got great results of dropping an early teaser, which just always sends it flying pre-earnings. And then it does come down a little bit again because people are really that short-minded. And then it goes back up for the actual earnings. But my hope is that they don't do that this time, that they just hold off on their earnings until November, and it's a Space to SPAC to Waiter. But we'll see. We'll see. Would you play half and half? I never go half and half. It's all in. I'm either confident in the play or I'm not. I'm not gonna tiptoe around and go, oh, well, I'm gonna do the little here, little here, little here. If I had a whole whacking pile of money, maybe I could do that. Who's the guy that we're talking about that was doing that? Redemption's buddy that he's always so hot on. Eisman.
Oh, Steve Eisman?
Yeah. He just buys everything. oh, I'm going to buy this and this and this, but I'll hedge my bets by also buying this, 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 and then I'll buy a little bit of this, and why not take some more of that? And you look at his portfolio, and it's like, well, you bought one of everything. So technically, I mean, you really are playing the whole market.
He's basically the guy that where we go like, you know how we go like, I wish I had more money to put in this thing. He's the guy that says, yeah, I have money to put in that thing, and I will.
Yeah, and I mean, it's literally like it's a diversification advocate's wet dream, because all this man does is buy everything. I am so diversified, you couldn't tell me what's in my portfolio. All right, watching Fastly at the gate, it's up, but I imagine everything's up.
Hey, nickel is up.
Tell me Twitter's up.
Stop.
You gonna do me like this, Twitter? Yeah, you're gonna do me like this. So that's all right.
Yeah, I told you. Yeah, Twitter, they backed down, so I don't think it's going to be anything negative this week.
That's a big old green board. Holy hell. AMC's up 7%.
The only red I have on my board is Peloton. Never mind. Stupid Peloton. Man, Space does not want to crack 23.
It will.
Oh, I'm sure.
When they drop news of the official launch date, Space will go.
Wait, aren't they talking about that today?
There's no confirmation. That was my insight on that.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
How did Nikola break 20 again? Oh my god, just hurry up and die already.
Can I take a look at IVR? Yeah, I can definitely do that today. We're just going to watch the market open here for 5 minutes or so, see what everything's going on, especially here with Fastly. And then I will start to break down the tickers, guys. So if you have tickers you want me to take a look at, throw that out, and I will do my best to get through all of them before 10:30 when I peace out.
You know what?
Millennium.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know if you saw the last interview, one of the last interviews that Carson Block did with J. Kyle Bass, but they were talking about shorting the European and possibly Japanese market. But I'm not saying that fraud doesn't happen everywhere, but I'm really makes me curious. What does he see in the Japanese market that's fraudulent?
The over-leveraged debt like nobody's ever seen. But the reality is they're so closely tied to the Chinese market that there's no way it falls. China's acutely aware that they have to keep that crap afloat.
Look at their bonds. Their bonds are a mess.
China's got that trifecta, right? Now they've got the Nikkei, the Hang Seng, and their own market. They are not going to relinquish that trifecta.
Yeah, I don't know why the premier issue just kind of like resolves itself from time to time, Stovey.
But did you see the video I sent though?
It did, but like I don't really understand why my computer just does that at random. I thought it was a RAM issue initially, but it's not that. It's just for some reason it just doesn't port or convert the audio when I pull it in, which is weird because it just suddenly stops doing that for some reason.
Okay.
Like there was no settings that was changed. Everything was still the same.
I noticed that a lot of people talk that it just randomly happens, so that's why I thought I'd mention it with the video where it just unlinks.
Mm-hmm.
So at least you know if it happens again, how to fix it quickly.
Ink Spy goes for 350 today.
Why not?
Ooh.
Hey, X, when do you think that Workhorse is going to burn itself out?
Q1 2021.
January 15, 2021, 250 options are 5 cents a piece.
I'll take some.
$2.50.
Yeah, the $2.50 strikes. or 5 cents a piece, but I mean Q1, it's just
You're gonna need more time than that, I think.
yeah.
Even if it happens, even if they lose their Steam in Q1, it's gonna take you till Q4 or Q3 to see the real fallout on it.
I mean, you can make the bad news play on it though, and still come out clean with some green.
Yeah. Yeah.
If they have a good.
Companies die so slowly now because of retail traders.
Oh
Like-
god.
God, freaking hurts.
I'm so salty that Nicola are over 20.
No,
thought this
they're up 10% today.
Oh, my beautiful shorts.
When do you have Nicola shorts still?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Quite a lot of them.
Okay.
I mean,
No.
what was it? The closing date, or sorry, the lock off date. Everybody misinterpreted wasn't the 3rd. It's actually the 30th on November.
It's
The
first.
30th of November?
It's
or
actually
October?
The 1st of December.
Okay.
We sat down through the night. Teeny went through it, and we put it through a few. Yeah, it comes out at the 1st.
And then what's the deadline with GM looking like?
God knows at this point. I really have no idea how that's going to shake out now. It's fallen apart. It's patently obvious that it's falling apart. Or has fallen apart. It's just, when are they going to drop the hammer and admit it? So, your guess is as good as mine, honestly. But December's going to be a fantastic month for your boy. That's what I'm hoping anyway, because I'm at 16% borrow fees. So.
Yeah, I mean, the January 750s are looking not bad right now. 70 cents.
Oh yeah, Millennial. You might like this movie, the Love and Monsters. It has the whole Zombieland appeal to it, like the original Zombieland, not the preceding ones afterwards.
People give Zombieland 2 shit, but I had a freaking thrill ride with it. I loved it.
I love that movie.
The scene where they meet themselves, but they're other guys.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop laughing. I was in tears, buckled over laughing. It was every zombie game you've ever played brought to the big screen of like, oh, you tripped across another party that looks exactly the same as you because you guys all did the same thing and you just did it in a different way. It's like, that's hilarious.
Yeah, it's such a great franchise.
And how do you bring them together? Random NPC that sleeps with players. Perfect. Nailed it. The group call that I'm in is the Martini Rita Discord. Where's that stupid share option here? I know I found it one time. Invite people. There it is. Voila. Yeah, Shaun of the Dead was the same vein. I actually prefer Shaun of the Dead to Zombieland, but
Rita
yeah.
should create a bit.ly link for her Discord invite.
Yeah, I mean, I'll just pop it up. I have Discord open all the time anyway. All right. I'm gonna mute myself and you guys here and break down this list.
I feel like eventually this call is gonna get too big.
That's
Yeah,
what she's.
we'll have a full degen and a semi-degen call at that point. All the full degenerates in here.
Yeah, you can pay for access to the super secret Discord.
Dun dun dun.
You tried that already. Oh, they tried that already. And,
Yeah, but there's value here.
You haven't
Awkward
seen
silence. Everybody note the awkward silence.
the depths of our due diligence.
All right, guys, we're gonna say goodbye to the Discord for now. All right. Do you plan on playing Space through knock earnings on the 22nd or selling prior? I don't know yet, Eric. I honestly don't know. I'll put space at the bottom of the list here, and let's start breaking these down here, guys. ARC F was the first one we're going to take a look at. Huge shout out on the win today with Fastly. It looks like a good day to watch it. It popped back very nicely. If you're in Fastly, you did quite well this morning. Congratulations to all that played it. We're going to just do some basic FA here, guys. Every morning when the market is open, we're done watching the opening stock. What I like to do is start to break down tickers and just give my thoughts and insights. I show you how I go through the process. Okay, fintech. You've got major hedge funds pulling out of fintech, especially companies like Berkshire Hathaway right now. So I'm not sure that I've seen a lot of these ARC ones. ARC F is here for sure. XLF is another one that's financial sector. So this is about long-term growth of capital. This is not about a massive spike. So with ARCF, it would be a decent hold if you're looking to hold something like this for a long term. We're talking 5-10 years, in my opinion. But do I see this taking a massive spike or dip? No, not really. I mean, from inception, it started at 20. It's up to 43 already. These ETFs tend to degrade over time or go flat. I think that this is kind of the case with this. I'm not super hot about it in any way, shape, or form. ACRX, guys, people that are still on the ACRX train. Opioids are still a thing. There's a mass shortage. That this is still under $2 is nuts. Their earnings are going to be the break on this. 2 seconds, guys. I got a phone call I got to take here. Unreal, man. These scammers that call and, oh, this is Revenue Canada. You are going to jail if you do not press 1 right now and talk to us. Okay, press 1. Take me off your list. Click. Yeah, legit. Nailed it, buddy. Great. Yeah. Get a life. Get a job. Go do something relevant instead of wasting your days scamming people. Ugh. Kit Boga, where you at? Your work is never done, sir. Your work is never done. If you guys have never enjoyed a Kit Boga experience, shout out to Kit Boga. All right, ACRX. So taking a look at its earnings, guys. Expectation is early November that we can see it coming out. EPS estimate is 9 cents per share down. Revenue estimate is 2.83 million. Last earnings, their revenue was 2.9 million. They beat by nearly $1 million over what was expected. I think they've done much better, actually. I think that as the opioid crisis has grown, they've had formularies come on. Zimmer Biomet's been selling for them. Lajola has been selling for them. I think they crushed this 2.83. I think it's going to be a big day for ACRX when these earnings drop, and anything sub $2 right now is looking really fantastic. Yeah, and that's it. Like in my books, this is fantastic. I am not going to leverage in any more on it. I am trying to learn proper portfolio management as far as percentage of portfolio in an individual play. With them at nearly 42% of my portfolio, they are more than I would hope for them to be at this point. So I am not going to put any further funds in. But that being said, it's not that I'm not still bullish on them. I am still extremely bullish on them, guys. I do like them into year end. I think that we're talking anywhere from $8 to $10 has been my. I may be off. I may be overly hopeful on that. Maybe they come in around 6, but for me, even if it triples, that's a decent gain that we're looking at. So. That's kind of my take on ACRX. That's what I'm waiting for is those earnings. Anything that happens pre-earnings, I don't care. I just don't care. This just gets lost in the noise. People like to say, "Oh, well, it's crap. Oh, it's this. It's whatever." As far as I see, guys, it's just looking solid. Sup, Chainmail? All right. We got Waiter next. What does Waiter look like? Okay. Guys, Waiter's been profitable quarter after quarter after quarter. This would be their third quarter straight where they beat. Their EBITDA was positive last time. Last quarter, they had a $60 million quarter. This quarter, they're estimated $54 million. They've just been growing. So, did you see the notes I posted in investing on Space? I did not, Chainmail. I will check those out. Space is the last ticker on my list for today, so I may check those out and go through them when we get there. But no, I appreciate you doing that. With this, guys, Waiter, food delivery, they've grown slowly, they've grown incrementally. There's a lot of whispers about a buyout on them. I think if they post another profitable quarter, they are in real hot buyout territory with DoorDash and Uber Eats just buying up all the competition. So are you cautious on buying Waiter during the election? I'm not. No. Their earnings are early November. I don't think that one way or the other it really affects them. I think they're insular from the SPY. No deal Brexit. Yeah, German election and no deal Brexit. Two realities that are just going to affect the EU. Yeah, Chainmail. So what I've looked at with the space launch is simple. It's the window for this is as of the 22nd. That's when the window opens. They're not going to wait into December. They want to get off before SpaceX, which delayed their flight till the end of October. The weather in Spaceport, New Mexico. Let's take a look at the weather forecast. Yeah, so the 22nd is sunny, relatively low winds, mostly sunny, relatively low winds, or it could be the following Tuesday, sunny, mostly sunny. Like there's no rain, there's no chance of precipitation anywhere here, which is one of the benefits of that New Mexico site. The winds coming up around 17, 16. I don't know that that's really crazy enough to delay a rocket flight. So they're actually looking pretty good from the 20th to the 31st here. Now, partly cloudy, we'll see about that, but for the most part, they break through the clouds in seconds. So I don't know that this is even a cause for concern with the launch. You look at some of the launches they've done out of Cape Canaveral where it's completely overcast and they still send it, right? Really, lightning and atmospheric interference is the big deal. But yeah. So yeah, guys, with Waiter, that's the big thing is we're waiting on earnings. I don't think the election affects it. I think it's separated from the SPY in that way. It's a COVID play. Okay, Red Hill is the next one to look at. And this is one that I've looked at several times before. It's great that they've got approval. It's great that they've got pipeline coming up. They are based out of Israel, so be aware of that, guys. It's not a US based company. But yeah, I mean, ideally, if nothing goes wrong, there's a bit of a COVID play, but I wouldn't be concerned about the COVID play as much as I am about their other pipeline. So the Biostock guys, first take a look at it, take a look at the news, take a look at the sentiment on it, and go, okay, does it look good? It looks okay. Okay, great. Let's go to their website. Let's check their pipeline. Development pipeline. 2 phase 3s. Couple of phase 2, 3s, and then here are their COVID applications down here. They have 2 that are phase 3 waiting approval. So big opportunity here on this one, I think. But you have to do the deep dive. You have to go in and take a look at these drugs, then figure out what they're for, figure out what people are excited about, take a look at comparative drugs. So look for other drugs that are currently out there for Crohn's disease or gastroenteritis or gastritis. Find other drugs that are already approved by the FDA, who sells them, and what kind of stock price those stocks have. But this is how you would do that breakdown. What I'm seeing at a cursory glance, I like it. I don't know that I would take a play in it at $10 a share, but I do like it. It does look fairly solid right now. Okay, IBR, this is an investment REIT, but it's so this is important that they are registered. They are government backed, guaranteed U.S. government backed mortgages that these guys have. So when stimuluses do come through, these guys do get a piece of the pie. So that's probably the most attractive thing I see with IVR here, to be honest, guys, is that they're government backed mortgage securities, both commercial and residential. Okay, Fubo. This one's new. I've never heard of Fubo before. So let's take a look at this, see what it is. Fubo TV. Chairman buys 2 million in common shares on the 15th. What's interesting here is there's no breakdown of what this company is. So let's go take a look at Fubo TV. So Paramount, Fight Network, Fubo, this is like a B-list. There's only 8 channels on this thing. I don't see this really pulling people. It looks like there's 30 hours of cloud DVR space, but other than that, guys, I'm not seeing anything here. Like, this is not a major... $16 a month for 3 sports channels, a gaming channel, 4 sports channels, a gaming channel, a fighting network, whatever this is that BTV? Is that actually BTV? Like, no, that's BET. I have no idea what BTV is, and Paramount Films. This is, I mean, if you want to play cloud services, I don't know that this is where I go. I don't feel like that's enough of an offering. In my opinion, not a fan of Fubo. There are other places we had. Just play Disney, just play Netflix would be more my mindset, more what I would do. But yeah, if you think Paramount Movies and Fight Network are enough to pull people, then power to you. All right, we got the last ticker, unless you guys throw some more in chat. Space. Okay, let's open up investing. What news do we have here? Chainmail said he dropped me a bunch of stuff. Okay, so Space did announce that BTV. Okay, it's for Roku and streaming services. Yeah, For me, it's not enough of an offering. Did they fly their preliminary test flights is a big question. So Virgin Galactic has announced that their window starts October 22nd. I'm expecting an announcement sometime today about a finalized date or a target date for launch. Did they fly their preliminary flight tests on the 1st and 7th? They did. I thought I just read that. Okay. ALXN and ENB. I am not actually seeing anything about the 1st and the 7th test flights. I just see everybody talking about the main launch towards the end of October. Okay. White Knight flights. Yeah, I don't see anything about those launches. I just assumed that they were there if they were moving ahead with the flight window. I don't imagine they would be moving ahead with the flight window on the main launch had those test flights gone poorly. I mean, I as it stands right now, I am up sizably on it. I'm up about $2,000 on the play, so I can exit at any point. I don't think I will take it further than the 22nd because I do want to be available to get into SPAC before it goes. But definitely we'll keep an eye on it at the very least, and see kind of where we end up. I'm a little bit sideways on the day here. ACRX is the only thing on my board that's red, but I mean, it's kind of taking everything down with it. Side-eye news hopefully is coming this week. We'll hear on that, how it went one way or the other. I think they have a call Wednesday. All right, ALXN. Let's take a look at that. Okay, this is a new approval on an already approved drug, so that's not bad news for it. Private equity likes this. I don't know that this would be an equity play for me. I think ALXN would be something that I would be taking a look at as far as options go. If I was to play it at all, it's a rare disease. It's a rare designation, so it's high cost, but it also means that there's not a ton of sales on it. So the new application's good for that. It expands who they can sell to, and it's still a rare designation, but this feels like it's been milked almost as much as it will go. I guess it's not at all-time highs. It's not up around 200, but for it to get back to 200, it would have to take some considerable news. I would take about 2 quarters for them to do that. For them, so the first quarter they typically train the sales staff and get them out there doing what they should be doing under their new guidance, and then you would start to see the sales come in, and then the following quarter would be when you typically see that performance show up. So you'd be looking at Q1 or Q2 2021, if that's kind of what the play is in my mind. I think that's more what you're looking at there. I mean, it's not terrible, but I think there are other bio stocks. As far as I play equity, I don't play options, so this one's definitely looking like more of an options play, and I wouldn't play equity on it. There's just not enough juice. There's juicier plays at the moment, in my opinion, but hopefully that helps. Enbridge Gas, ENB, yikes. So this is a Canadian deal here. Enbridge, much like anything else, guys, on the gas lines is the big deal. Again, this is a Canadian company. They've been hard pressed because of the downplay. Spy Red Dong. Oh, Pepe hands. Not like this. Guys, when Pelosi says we're working on a stimulus deal, please do not believe that. Look, see? Oh, did Pelosi just announce that they're not going to be able to work out a deal after all? This is just... So do we think the market's optimistic into that, or do we think the market's pessimistic into that? Yeah, guys, Enbridge Gas looks really strong, actually, into the Supreme Court vote on Thursday. A lot of these oil companies. ET is the play that I like more on that. Energy Transfer. This is the Dakota Access Pipeline. I think this has real potential. Over ENB, I would play this, especially on equity. I can get more volume out of this. That's kind of my thought on ENB, guys. I do have things to take care of today. That looks like that's the end of the list. If you guys don't have any other questions, I've got some stuff to deal with domestically, so I'm probably going to do that. I will be back, guys. I'm having a real rough time sleeping these days, so the 4:30 a.m. stream, I'm not too certain that's going to be happening this week, but I will always be here for the market open stream, guys. It's a little bit more reasonable. I'm able to get some sleep, so just for all of you guys that have been kind of like, where's that morning stream that we used to love? This is a rough season for me. From now until December, my PTSD really flares up, so my ability to get a solid night's sleep dissipates every passing day, which makes it harder and harder and harder for me to do the dual stream. I am going to do my absolute best, but no matter what, I will always be up and out of my bed and ready to go for 9 a.m. So I will always be here for market open, guys. You can trust on that. Some days I may be here for the early morning stream. I may not. So just be aware of that. Full transparency. I just want you guys to know when you can find me and what we're watching. Huge shout out to everybody that resubscribed, everybody that's following. You guys rock. The channel's been growing like crazy. Have an amazing day. Stay green in the market, boys. And I will catch you tomorrow